Hello everyone, it's another G1 Transformers review, and it's, as Monty Python used to say, and now for something completely different. This is, I believe, actually my only Pretender figure. Now, as you can see, you're probably looking at that and thinking, that doesn't really look like a Transformer as such, it's not a robot. Well, if I show you the box to start with there, if I move him out the way, this is skullgrin. There's his box there, which does show his robot form, and I'll turn it around so you can see. I'll move that back a bit so you can see the picture a little bit clearer. I'll just lift the camera up as well so you can see the top of the box. It actually does show skullgrin there, and a few of the other Pretenders. I think that's Landmine and Powermaster Optimus Prime there, and Double Dealer also showing up in the corner there. Now, this was a bit of an offshoot. I believe they came out more in the Japanese continuation of the G1 cartoons. They didn't so much make an appearance in the more westernised cartoons. I'll show you his instruction manual, which shows that even though there are two versions of him, he is actually both still the same one. There's sort of one mind but two forms connected. So that obviously came with his instruction manual there and his usual text spec decoder. Now it came with a white sword which he's holding, which is a bit of a sort of flexible sort of plastic. A double-barreled gun, but which actually splits and is two separate guns, a male and a female one, and one's got the peg where he can hold it in his fist, and I'll discard them for a minute because they're part of his other transformation. And his belt, which just does up on the back there. Now I'm going to take that off to show his next part of his transformation as such. Now, with all these Pretenders, they split down the middle, and this was to reveal an inner Transformer, a robot. So let's put skullgrin back together. His outside form, his shell, so to speak, and put that over there. And this is how he comes out of his, or how he needs to be folded when he's inside the Pretender shell. And to transform him from that mode, you just bring his arms round, and there's your basic Transformer figure. And it's not a bad little figure. I mean, he's got only arm articulation, head's solidly fixed, and the legs have got no movement other than where they pivot at the hip. Now these guns can both be fitted with the small pegs. Actually, I've done that the wrong way around for that one. Can both be fitted into his little fists, so he can hold both guns. And for his transformation, which is very basic, you flip his arms back round, you flip his feet flat like that, so his toes are gone. Flip his, well, I might have to just swing his arms up. Flip his legs up like that, looks painful, and you flip his fists and out pop from inside his arms, out pop barrels. So he's like a little tank. He's got like a track sort of moulded into his legs there where they're folded up. And you can attach these guns into the holes on the side of his legs, so it becomes like a futuristic Cybertronian sort of tank. And that's his transformation, which, you know, in itself isn't a bad little vehicle. It's pretty basic. I mean, he's still got his head hanging out the back end, which would have been nicer if that had somehow been hidden away. But so you ended up with a Transformer inside a monster type shell. When I was getting this one originally, when I was sort of younger, I went for this one because I thought this one looked the best out of them. The others, like the Autobot ones, were more like a human sort of form, and looked a little bit sort of like, well, it looks like a figure with no articulation, which, you know, they've got the basic arm articulation, that's it really. The robots are all along a similar line, because obviously they've all got to fit inside the shells of the Pretender, but they're okay, but they are pretty basic, so that's the reason why this is actually the only Pretender I've got. But if they're your cup of tea, I'd recommend them. You know, they're okay. They're the standard sort of G1 basicness about them, but I expect one day I might get more, just to be a little bit more completist, but they're not really the sort of priority of the things I'm looking for. But it's okay. I mean, there's quite a few of them, and some of them are quite sort of more unusual to have in England. Some of them I believe only came out more in Japan and America. I think one of them, Bugly, is quite difficult to get over here. But yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a reasonable little figure, and it's, like I say, it's the only one I particularly was worried about at the time. But there you go. That's a different sort of review, something unusual. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe, and I shall see you again for another review. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.